Hello students, how are you? I hope you are doing well at home. You are spending a valuable time at home. Now is the time to study accountancy. I welcome you all in the wonderful accountancy classroom of class 11th. And the topic is types of account. Types of account is very important for the beginners like you. Then only you can able to construct a correct journal entries. So that's why this topic is going to be very important for you all. Listen carefully. Which is clearly flashed on the board. Types of account is subdivided into two: personal account and impersonal account. Personal account, by the name itself clear, personal account relates with human beings, all companies, institutions and its related adjustment. You may say that, sir, we are a human being, so we may come under this category, but why the companies and institutions are included? The answer is very simple, because they work just like a human being. They render services just like a human being. That's why we included all companies and all institutions under personal category. As we sign document with other person, company also sign document with other company. As we get into contract with other person, company also get in contract with other company. As it performs its services just like a normal human being, that's why we categorize all companies and institutions under this category. So that is personal account. Personal account is classified into three, that is natural persons account, artificial persons account, representative persons account. Natural persons account means we all comes under this category. We are the natural human beings. If you want to open account for any human beings, then the account type should be natural. You're getting point? So in natural account, all human beings are included. In artificial persons account, just now I told you, all companies and institutions, they are included in artificial persons account. Just now I told you why we call them as a person and why we call them as a artificial, because they are not a natural person. We have bone, flesh, blood, but they are not having. So they categorized under artificial category. You're getting a point? But they work just like human beings. That's why they categorized under personal wing. And in representative persons account, all its related adjustment are included. What about the related adjustment? That related adjustments are included under personal account. So personal account deals with all human beings, all companies, institutions and its related adjustments. Then come to the impersonal account. Impersonal account, by the name itself it is clear. Impersonal account means the account which is not related with any human beings, companies and institutions. That comes under impersonal category. For example, land, building, furniture, vehicle, etc. Okay? Impersonal account is again classified into two: real and nominal. In real, all assets are included, and in nominal, all incomes, expenses, profit, losses are included. You're getting point? So real account, all assets are included. For example, building, furniture, motor vehicle, etc. If you want to open account for this heads, then the account type should be real. Real account is again classified into two: tangible and intangible. Tangible means which can be touched and felt, that is tangible, and which cannot be touched and felt, that is intangible. Okay? So under real account, tangible category, we can include building, furniture, motor vehicle, etc. Okay? Because they can be touched and felt, they are in solid form. Similarly, if you want to open account for goodwill, goodwill is an intangible form. It cannot be touched, it cannot be felt. So it comes under intangible category. Okay? If we want to open account for goodwill, patent, copyright, then it comes under intangible category. Nominal category, just now I explained, it includes all incomes, expenses, losses, profit or gain. So I hope this topic is very useful for you all. You learn what is all about types of account. Thank you. We will meet in another class.